Emotion fuels debate.
The people want us by an overwhelming margin to ban these weapons.
And I will tell you here today, you will take my ability to protect my Victoria from my cold dead hands.
Politically, the issue can be a minefield.
The criminals won't go to purchase the guns because there'll be a background check. We'll stop them from the original purchase. You missed that point completely. And I think it's basic.
Senator, I think you missed it.
Let there be order.
For the root of these opinions, you must go back to the beginning, when the Second Amendment to the Constitution gave a birthright to all Americans. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. What does that mean? Dr. Joyce Malcolm at the George Mason University School of Law has written several books about the origins and meaning of the Second Amendment.
The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, gives the people the right to be armed for their personal self-defense.
It also serves as an insurance policy for liberty.
The idea that out of 300 million Americans, about 90 million own firearms. And when you have 90 million gun owners out there, that mere fact is a deterrent to any future head of state that this is a fight he would not want to pick.
The fight Britain picked with American colonists sparked the Bill of Rights. Americans attached the list to the Constitution to address abuses by the British Crown before America won her independence.
There are plenty of constitutions in the world that have wonderful lists of rights, and the people don't enjoy any of them. So this was meant to be a protection.
Still, as recently as 2008, there were questions about whether the Second Amendment guaranteed not just a militia's right, but an individual's right to bear arms. The Supreme Court settled it in District of Columbia versus Heller. It ruled that the Second Amendment protects an individual right to possess a firearm unconnected with service in a militia, and to use that arm for traditionally lawful purposes, such as self-defense within the home.
When someone breaks in with a weapon, you have not just the right, but the obligation to protect not just your life, but the lives of the little ones that have been entrusted to you.
The court also ruled that the Second Amendment isn't unlimited, specifically noting long-standing prohibitions on the possession of firearms by felons and the mentally ill, laws forbidding the carrying of firearms in sensitive places such as schools, and regulation of the commercial sale of arms. Then there's the current push by President Obama to ban certain types of guns. But the Heller opinion says popular arms can't be banned, and many argue that covers so-called assault rifles, popular among Americans for both self-defense and hunting.
Faithful adherence to the original meaning of the Constitution is the cornerstone to protecting individual and family liberty in every regard, including the Second Amendment.
Jennifer Wishon, CBN News, Washington.